Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Seattle Seahawks and the San Francisco 49ers. Michael Dixon with the honor of getting us started. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Isaac Garindo to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. Purdy throwing here to start. Completed to his running back. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
First down now, ball at the 33. Purdy throwing here. Called in left side. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule. You get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second down now, 7 to go. On the gun is Purdy. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. This play goes for 36. And that gives the 49ers the first. So the big play has them well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. First carry of the game here for the rookie from Stanford. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Oh, that's such a good feeling as a quarterback on an RPO, and you get to hand it, and you get to watch him take off. You know if you take advantage in the RPO game of a run like that, it only makes the pass much better.
And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Here's Purdy to throw. He brings it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Chris Olave with the touchdown. York tacks on that extra point. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is York to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Shotgun now for Milroe. Gets it downfield, on target to Watson. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. A gain of 26 yards there. And that gives the Seahawks the first. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. From the gun, Milrow. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Milrow from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the 1st time. They'll cobble together a yard there. Justin Reed with the tackle.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Now it's Milrow. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
Making that throw in double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. But give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch with a whole bunch of bodies around him.
Seventh play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. Air it out on 3rd. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And now they're up against it here on 4th down. Celebrating a decade in the NFL, he sends it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score, maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Rindo to return it. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Purdy. Good strike downfield to Olave. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Throwing the out route complete. Has it up to his own 45 on a small gain. Tackle made by Ernest Jones.
It's a gain of 4.
As quarterback, when you have an out route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy could turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
On third down, Purdy. Hits his running back. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. 1 quarter done, 3 to go in this battle of elite teams. 7-3 is our score. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Hand off to the back. Down to the 10. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers now lead by 10. York now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the 49ers drive their lead to 11.
14. Seahawks 3.
Now he's York to kick this one away. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. He's still going at the 30. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
What an injection of momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost in a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
So as we all recover from that last play, it's 1st and 10 near the red zone. Go play action here. It's Milrow. Bails out of the pocket quick. It's cut right side by Watson. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
You want to become quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. 1st and goal here. Walker off his own read. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Second and goal coming up from the 7. Walker again. And this time he gets in for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks make it a one-score game in the first half. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Setting up to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Seahawks cut the lead down to 4.
Seahawks 10. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Searching for Chris Olave with that one. So it'll be 2nd down. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch, but then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They gain 11 on that play. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Purdy throwing here on 1st. It is caught left side. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Now Purdy. Completed to his running back. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
All set to go now from the 35. On 1st down, they'll run. Winning their full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
35-yard line.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Purdy looking to throw. That one's complete over the middle. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, These little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
3rd and 2, Brock, as we have reached our 2-minute warning. The 49ers with the lead here at Levi Stadium. Eighth play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're first to 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Eighth play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. It's complete. This is Olave. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets them the first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
First down throw by Purdy. Has room into the secondary. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers grow their lead just before halftime. York now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers drive their lead to 11. On now is York to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Drive begins with a Walker run. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Now Seattle going to call it second timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Line quick there. They bring him to the turn. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Running back sent in motion. Throwing now, Milrow. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
From the red zone now. This one's caught. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
To the air, Milrow. And he's going to have the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks make it a one-score game before halftime. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And no return here. And this is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. The gun is Purdy. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Now it's Purdy. Finds his man. It's Ricky Pearsall. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This is going to be a 38-yarder from the right hash. New York knocks it through. And 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
Hey, that's just an excellent play call to get a chunk of yards and set up that field goal before halftime. Job well done.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here comes the final play of our first half. And with the clock just about to strike 0, we get a timeout. 1 second to go in our half. One last play before the break. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Return starts at the 3. And he's going to take this return out of bounds.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. The third quarter is going to start with a run by Walker. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Motioning left is their running back. From the gun, Milrow. This one taken in by Kraft. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage against good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Throw here, 3rd down. He puts some juice on a deep throw. They connect on the deep shot. And he has this down to the 34. Giving 38 on that one. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Walker on 1st down. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Staying with Walker. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
It's a gain of a yard. And this is 3rd down.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Third and long for him here. That's incomplete left side.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Thrown to double coverage, odds are against you.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Well, that's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and 2 for 2 for this kicker.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Garindo to return it. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Purdy. Right side, and that's secured by Kittle. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. They get 19 on that pickup. And that gives the 49ers the first.
down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
They'll run here on first down. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Devin Witherspoon there on the stop.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Another carry for him. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Purdy on first down. Complete out to the right. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he's in for the touchdown. The 49ers now lead by 10. Look now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the 49ers drive their lead to 11.
Seahawks 20.
To kick this one away. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. From the pistol, give here to Walker. Still motoring past the 30. And he gets it forward to the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
The 46-yard line.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. First down, and they go right back to it. They're working a couple yards past the line. That tackle made by Blake Cashman.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at their 48-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Rowe from the gun. This is a heater going deep. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. Justin Reed has the INT.
Intercepted. The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. First down, Purdy to throw. Good, strike downfield to Olave. And he goes out of bounds. What a play to end this third quarter. So just one quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the 49ers with the football and a comfortable lead as well. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Hits him on the out route. And this goes across midfield and into Seahawks territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Second and 3 now. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Purdy throwing here on first. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they face second down.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
The give here on second. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's third down.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up third down and 9.
Air it out on third. Kittle makes the catch. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
6-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Throwing the out route, complete. And this is going to get him right up near that first down, but he's marked short after a gain of 7, third down.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Is going to be play number 9 of this drive, and we could see a 10th if they can get a yard here on third down. Looking to throw on third and 1. Escapes the pocket. Making touchdown, but they will not get it. That's incomplete. And maybe worse, Brock, it's going to bring up fourth down. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that first down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
33-yard attempt.
York knocks it through. And that extends their lead to 14.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. Touchdown to field goals, not going to get it done anymore.
York
Now he's York to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Running left, here's Walker. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks. It really creates some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Man in motion out of the slot. Milrow looking to throw. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with him in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. They kick the running back in motion. Milrow throwing on 3rd down. Ooh, puts some air under this one, right side. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force 4th down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this. Desperation time here. Finds him on the slant. And he won't make the marker. They rally to him in time. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll pull his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. 49ers moments away from win number 12. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Back-to-back carries here. And that's good for a few. It brings up 3rd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
So for the third time tonight, they're going to bring him out for a field goal try. He's got to drive this 37 yards down the middle. York knocks it through, and that makes this a 3-score game.
We got ourselves a 3-score game now after that make. It's got to feel like it's going to just about do it with any hopes of a comeback still smoldering. I think these kickers enjoy those opportunities, Kate, to be the one to kick this lead out of range.
York to kick off.
Now is York to kick this one away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. And out to Walker from the gun. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4. Running clock adding a sense of urgency to these proceedings.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
This is Walker on 2nd. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 4.
On 3rd down, Walker. And they get stuffed. He is knocked backwards on the play. That makes it 4th down. Offense in a hurry up here. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. They've got to go for it in his spot, Brock. This is 4th down. Trying for it with Milroe. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And again, they drop the interception. This time it's a good thing, though. Much better field position without it, thanks to the turnover on downs.
Result of the play.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Line up the design keeper. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Dive play straight ahead. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up 3rd down.
Shaquille Griffin on the tackle. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 8.
They give it to him again. Looks like they get about 4 out of it, but not close to the first. That brings up 4th down.
Brought down at the 18-yard line.
So the 49ers take the win here in front of the faithful in Santa Clara.